remembering the sacrifices of those who came before and honoring their legacy. They were tragically killed during the 1976 students' uprising, and their names are now engraved in Freedom Park's Wall of Fame. Young people say the day deserves their attention and support.
People who took effort, courage and sacrifice to be where we are today. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in a school learning with my mother language.
And we have managed to get that education that will actually uplift your future because of the people who fought in the past.
A sentiment shared by those in higher education, affirming that the day is a celebration of the resilience and potential of the nation's young people today.
History is important and it knows no blank pages. We cannot live in this economic world and being faced with these socio-economic disparities and not remember what happened. What happened started because there was a huge systemic lack in education, and the youth of 76 were able to recognize that lack and reinforced it, right? That speaks to how it's important for us to say, okay, look, where are we now? With basic education, with higher education. As the youth, are we satisfied with the curriculum that we're currently having? If we're not, what are we doing about it? And what can we learn from that history to say what are the better ways that will sort of suit the current contemporary world that we live in now? And we do acknowledge that time has changed. It's been a very long time. But it still holds so much effect that in the digital era, how can we be the tsietsi machines of this contemporary world?
But there are concerns on how it's often celebrated.
And we still have a problem with the day called Youth Day. It has to be called for what it represents, because then it keeps people focused on what the students of the day did on that particular day. So one of the biggest challenges is that people want to think that it's now time for celebrations. The current elections reflect that actually we celebrated too early. The country still has lots of challenges.
Remembering this historic day is an annual occurrence in the country.
The lessons from the past are the signposts for the future, and the young people of today must learn and be inspired that in the knowledge that before them there were young people who also committed to building a country that is equal, that is democratic and also has equal values for all. So we believe that history is the home address, as Professor Soweto will say, where people need to know and learn and use the lessons of the past in the present.
Mufamadi says the day also highlights the importance of fostering a sense of unity and social cohesion among the country's diverse youth population. Mulimo Mutwa, SABC News, Pretoria.